We are finally at the time to showcase to you my final team selection for Gameweek 30. I'm not wildcarding this week, so if you're here for a wildcard draft, you'll be a little bit disappointed, but yeah, I'm not going to use the wildcard. I have already used my free hit, so I'm planning to crush my team into Gameweek 34, and then after 34, I'm going to be using my wildcard chip. Bench boost is for 37, as before that I will set it up ideally with my wildcard. I know it's a little bit of a late wildcard and maybe it won't have the impact that I believe it should have as a wildcard chip, as this is the most important chip. But my team at the moment is pretty strong and I don't see a reason to go and do something silly. I know I lack any Liverpool players, but I have a plan to introduce them for Game Week 31. For Game Week 30, it's going to be without them. Let's hope this doesn't hurt me. Something else we have to discuss this week, I'm not taking a hit. The transfer, it won't be finalized before the deadline stream, so if you want to come on to the deadline stream and watch me do my transfers and basically talk about Game Week 30, want some help with something, I will be live streaming before the deadline, so yeah, I will be there for you guys. I hope you come and join and we have fun together. If you want to be notified for that stream, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the notifications on because you'll be notified when the stream starts. Like this video if you want more people to see it, and comment down if you have any real questions and how we're going to approach everything. But yeah, at the moment, I'm planning to do a transfer this week as I want to introduce a defender. I know defensive transfers aren't my specialty and I was deliberating up until the end, but this transfer will free up some budget apart from introducing a strong defender. We'll get into that transfer in a bit. Let's go through the team selection player by player. Leno against Sheffield, finally a good fixture run for Leno. He then has Forest, then it's Newcastle, which is an okay week, then Palace, but he will most probably be gone by then. But yeah, Sheffield, Forest, he can get a couple of clean sheets before most probably leaving my side. Poro against Luton, a very good week for Poro, then it's West Ham, but Forest, so once again two good home fixtures for Poro, so he is not going anywhere for now. Zabarny, an amazing player to own at the moment. This good of a fixture run. Then we have a double up in 34, so for the next basically 6 fixtures he's here, and he's here for stay for sure. Gabriel, even though there is a knock and written here, I believe he's going to be fit, but regardless, I'm going to be benching him. It's not an ideal situation to bench your Arsenal defender, but a game against City away, I don't think he's getting a clean sheet. Saka is on the other hand going to play. I'm going to put out my City and Arsenal attackers against each other because I believe that game is going to be filled with goals and I want Saka to be part of that show, and if he's fit, he's playing, don't worry. My captain for this week is going to be Heung-min Son. He's on penalties, he's explosive, Luton are conceding a lot of goals, so I believe he is the best option in my side for now. If I was owning Salah, it was going to be a 50-50, but without Salah, Son gets the notch here. Foden against Arsenal, as I already mentioned, I will be pinpointing my forwards from City and Chelsea and Arsenal against each other, so they will score goals and I will have them in my side. My vice captain option is going to be Cole Palmer. There was a slight injury risk with him, but we'll see tomorrow after I discuss all the injury news and the team news from the managers, how the teams are looking and what we should worry about. But for now, Palmer remains there. Burnley at home, but he is not as explosive as Son. He has good returns overall. If you can see, 13, 10, 10, 10, 18, 14, 12, 12, a lot of double digit goals, and he has played a very good part of Chelsea's recent success, but for now he remains only as a vice captain option. I prefer Son. Up front, 3 home fixtures, Suwanke against Everton. It's going to be a hard game for Bournemouth in my opinion, but if they're going to score, I believe Suwanke is going to be involved. And with the double up in 34, he's not going anywhere. Watkins against Wolves. This is most probably a final game for Watkins in my side. So yeah, that's it. Basically, I want to keep him, but he's taking up a forward spot, and I want my double game week players, and I believe Watkins is going to make some room for it because he's 9 million, and that's a lot of budget locked in a player who's not having a double. I know he's been performing really well, but regardless, I may need to invest in double game week players. And Haaland, most probably he's remaining here up until the rest of the season. No blanks here. He's having a double up in 37 against Spurs. So yeah, I believe for that fixture run, I cannot go without him. This is where EU may go without him, but I wouldn't recommend it. And for me, Haaland is a must-own player at the moment. Turner in goal, he's not playing, but he's there just for a coverage. The Gw30 against Wolves is going to be the first player on the bench. Estupinian against Liverpool, he is going to make a way for the transfer that I'm planning. And Dawson, he is rumored to be injured, we don't know for sure, but even if he is not injured against Villa, I don't think I'll be playing him. But yeah, we have to see how the things go there. I will have a lot of outfield playing players, and I may get some odd returns on the bench that I do not like, but I'm here to risk it because I want returns. And for me, owning only 2 away players in my starting lineup because Gabriel is going to be a bench option is a good thing to go for Game Week 30, especially against players who are wildcarding right now. They're getting Petrovic from Chelsea, they're getting Lascelles from Newcastle, they're most probably getting Salah, they're getting a Liverpool defender, but they're leaving their ranks from Foden, who is a pretty important player. I've seen a lot of players going without Watkins, so he can be a cheeky differential before he goes. They are now preferring Udogi instead of Pedro Porro. I believe Udogi is the better option, but that means that we will have the field leveled. Leno is now not as important as as much owned, to other teams, so he's going to be a good differential as well. So we have several great options. Now going to my transfer option, it is going to be Gusto. I'm not going to hide it from you. Oh, the flag is gone, so maybe the press conference from Chelsea went already, and he is rumored to be fit. Even though he is fit, I'm not going to do the transfer, because if we have news that Gabriel is out for a lot of time or Saka is out for several weeks, but I'm not going without. We have to see, but yeah, I want to free the budget, and Estupinian for Gusto frees up 0.7, which is going to be pretty important in the future, and I would have really invested somewhere else. And I get first the more nailed defender at the moment, and the better fixture run, and just a more attacking option, as Estupinian has been used basically as a cover-up. Lamptey has been performing really much better than him, if I have to be honest. So Gusto is going to be my player, and I will be starting Zabarni, Gusto and Pedro Porro in defense, but that's going to be confirmed on my deadline stream. Don't forget to tune in for that. That's my points from last week. Regulion is going to haunt me for a lot of time, and I only had 1 return, which is awful, but regardless, it was a green arrow. If you haven't seen an update from me, a small green arrow, I'm hoping this week for a better one. But yeah, I will leave you here with that information, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe. If you did enjoy it as well, like, comment, share with your friends, turn the notifications on, all those good stuff. I'm trying to reach 700 subscribers. Please make it possible. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.